So, Kamal Haasan recently launched his own political party in Tamil Nadu, and I, for one, don't think that his political motivations and his party's intentions are as innocent as people are making them out to be. Welcome to the Sharma Show. My name is Sharma. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to another edition of the Sharma Show. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Also, guys, just a little bit of housekeeping. If you guys are new to this show and if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider subscribing down below. And if you've watched this show before and you're not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe. Also, I'm going to be talking to Adit Kapadia from My Ind Makers as part of the sessions on the Sharma Show. Recently, I spoke to Sean Binder from Hindu Lifestyle, and a lot of you really enjoyed that episode. So I'm going to do another one of these conversations / interviews with Adit Kapadia. I think he's a very interesting person. He's got some very interesting views on foreign policy because he lives in the US as well. So as an Indian Hindu living in the US, he's got some very interesting views as well. I hope you enjoyed that conversation. That conversation will be coming up soon, and I will be posting on my Facebook and on my Twitter as to when they will be launching. Okay, so Kamal Haasan, who is a very popular actor in Tamil cinema and in Bollywood, he has launched his own political party. His political party is called Makkal Needhi Maiyam, which roughly translated into English means Center for People's Justice. Now, it's interesting that he's even come out with a political party because in 2016, just before Jayalalitha's death, when he was asked whether he had any intentions of entering politics, he said that he had no plans or no intentions of entering politics whatsoever. Even in May 2017, when somebody asked him about Rajinikanth getting into politics, he said the same thing, that no actor should be getting into politics. And yet, here we are. So about his party and about the politics that his party is going to follow, he said that the party is not going to be on the left or on the right. The party is going to be on the center. And what party does that remind you of? Yes, indeed. And we all know how dangerous and how divisive the Congress party has been for India historically and for the well-being and unity of this country. So if Kamal Haasan is parroting the same ideology that the Congress party espouses, it's going to be a dangerous party. And also, a man is judged by the company he keeps. That's an old phrase. And so Kamal Haasan was accompanied by Arvind Kejriwal on the launch of his party. So he made a very, very interesting choice in that regard. He also came out to parrot the same line that Kejriwal parroted in Delhi, that all parties are corrupt. And again, the people that he chooses to have with him also say a lot about what kind of person or what kind of a politician, more importantly, he is going to be. Kejriwal, who created his whole movement with creating the Jan Lokpal back in 2011, and now we are here in 2018 and there's no sign of the Jan Lokpal. He keeps saying that, it's been hamstrung by the center. And that might be the case, but his party has essentially just drafted the bill and then forgotten about it. And even in the Jan Lokpal, the way the Jan Lokpal has been created, it's going to have no real powers on its own. Its powers are going to come from what the Delhi government gives it. For example, the Jan Lokpal has no power to hire its own employees. It's going to have to do with what the Delhi government provides it. Also, it has no investigative wing. It can only make recommendations to the Delhi government. So it's a pretty toothless organization, even if it does come to existence. He is seen actively mingling and fraternizing with, Kashmiri separatists and Islamic radicals. And his party is often seen as having a very, very soft stance, at the very least, if not supporting Khalistani elements in Punjab and Canada. So Kejriwal is a divisive man, and having Kejriwal at Kamal Haasan's event for the opening of his party, it sends a very strong message that that's the kind of party Kamal Haasan's party is going to be as well. So the party's symbol, if you actually look at it, if the party's symbol is 6 hands joined together and in the center there's a white star. So the 6 hands, they symbolize the 5 southern states plus Puducherry. It's a very interesting choice, and I think it's a dangerous choice as well because he kept talking about, Southern solidarity and Southern pride and kind of South Indians must unite, and the symbolism and the way that he talks kind of creates this idea of, the way the Southern secessionists used to talk in the United States. about having Southern pride, about not being part of the Yankee Union, and so on and so forth. So either it's just a stupid mistake on his part of creating this unintentional imagery and giving this unintentional idea, or he has completely thought this out and this is what he wants to do. He wants to create a divide between the North and the South and exploit that divide. I don't know which one is the true answer, and we'll just have to wait and see. He also again took a dig at the BJP, and he said that, well, the Indian flag has 3 colors and saffron is only one of 3 colors, and it's important that saffron doesn't take up the whole flag. And here's the thing, Mr. Haasan. The 3 colors in the flag was chosen by a country which was overwhelmingly Hindu majority when it was chosen. This Hindu majority played a big part in giving that 1/3 part to the saffron, not the entire flag. If the Hindu majority chose, they could have made the flag saffron, but they didn't. India is a secular country, and India is an accommodating country because India is a Hindu majority country. If India was not a Hindu majority country, it would not be as accommodating and as secular. You can go ahead and bet money on that. And this accommodating nature that Hindus has often been exploited, which is why there is pushback against it now. It's been exploited in Pakistan, it's been exploited in Kashmir, it's being exploited right now in Kerala. And that is why a lot of Hindus are having enough of being pushed all the time, and now they're starting to push back. He also said that he will move in a Dravidian way, which is again a dangerous way of putting it. I was hoping, and I think a lot of people were hoping, that after the death of Jayalalitha, and now that Karunanidhi is not doing very well, and he may pass on soon as well, after the death of these 2 big figures in Tamil politics, that whole Dravidian and non-Dravidian divide would go away, because this is not even a real concept. And that's what drives me up a bloody wall, because the Dravidian concept is not even a real concept. It's not even a real thing. And, this talking about this is going to require another video, so I might do another video on this whole Dravidian issue altogether later. I was hoping that, we'd see the end of this Dravidian politics, but looks like Kamal Haasan wants to go down that same road and continue to keep dividing people along caste lines and keep dividing people along this Dravidian lines. And it kind of makes sense that he's going down that road as well, because he doesn't really have a clear agenda. What he said during the speech, during the launch of the party, was that, I'm going to provide jobs for everybody, I'm going to provide education for everybody, and just the regular cookie cutter stuff that politicians parrot around. It doesn't look like he has a clear agenda right now, which is why he's talking about pandering to the Dravidian elements. So we're still waiting to see how the whole thing pans out, but of course the opening signs are not great. And I want to put this question out to you as well. What do you think of the launch of his party? How successful do you think this party is going to be? What do you think of the symbolism, and what do you think of the ideology that this party and Kamal Haasan is trying to project and perpetrate through the launch of this party? I'd love to hear your opinion, so please get involved in the comment sections below. Okay guys, that's today's show. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again with the sessions, and where I'll be talking to Adit Kapadia, hopefully this weekend. So if you want to catch our conversation, make sure to subscribe to the Sham Sharma show down below. Again, have a nice rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you for the next episode, and until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.